Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for Friday, January 14th. We have a 9-game slate. I was going to say something else, but I'll just say slate. It's not as bad as the last 2 weeks. The slates are a lot better now than they were 2 weeks ago, so I'll be nice. Well, we have a 9-game slate. From the point guards on DraftKings, look like everybody's mostly healthy, which is a good thing. That's what we like to see. It was a long 5-game slate, 4-game slate, whatever it was. Giannis was not as owned as Harden, and that's where everybody made a mistake. When you shift ownership like that, and Giannis comes in with half the ownership of Harden, it's going to be a long night. Harden was my first man. I'm sorry. Giannis was my first man in before Harden, because you know where everybody's going to go. I'm not saying fade Harden, but I'm saying you can't fade Giannis. Especially there was no Drew. So him and Middleton were going to eat. I mean, everybody knew that. But, you never know sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have Concher. I'm sure you ain't have Concher either. But that's the nature of the beast. What are you going to do? It's all good, though. Not going to really complain about last night's slate. It is what it is. It's NBA DFS. 9 games. We're gonna get into it. Try to keep this video from being extra long. But happy you guys are here, and let's get into it. We're gonna start with DraftKings. We're gonna start with point guard. We're gonna start with Luka Magic, and you already know what I'm gonna say. You know I'm not paying 10-9 for no Luka. At 10-9, roughly 1100, you need 66 fantasy points. You'll accept 60, and if you want to be technical, you'll accept 59. Can he give you 59? Can he give you 59 fantasy points? Absolutely. But Memphis, if you think Memphis is going to let him prance through the lane and do all that stuff he does, it's not going to happen. If his shot is falling, then he might have a chance at that. But he's not gonna be able to do what he wants to do. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch a few Memphis games, and you'll see why they won 10, 11 games in a row, whatever it is. Luka's matchup proof, yes, but they will slow him down. Last 5 games, 41, 62, 48, 64, and 45. He's getting the shot still. He's playing mid-30 minutes. He's been shooting awful. This is his 3-point shots. 2 for 6, 1 for 6, 2 for 8, 2 for 6, 1 for 9. If you want to pay off 10-9, he has to hit his shots. Still getting rebounds, still getting assists. So, it's 9 games. You're going to have to find value to play Luka. If you play Curry tonight, rip. You understand what I'm saying? You should not have played Curry tonight because he was not the correct play. Now, obviously, you can play Curry to get a low on Curry, but they shouldn't have got blown out. So it wasn't the worst play in the world to play Curry tonight or last night. But what happened is, you got to understand, the reason the Lakers don't blow out teams beside their defense is because players, they get excited to play LeBron. That's why, you know, LeBron's teams have never been, you know, blowout teams. You know, maybe back in Miami, you know, the second and third year, maybe, but LeBron's teams don't blow teams out. You know, none of the Cleveland teams did. These Lakers teams don't. Players get excited to play LeBron, and they put their best foot forward. The point I'm trying to make is that you're not looking at the Warriors anymore with just Curry and a Draymond that doesn't score. Now you're looking at the Warriors, and Clay's right there. So what do you think the opposition is thinking in their head when they see, you know, the Warriors almost complete? Oh, the Dynasty's back? Okay. That's why Milwaukee smashed them. Because they were, you know, inspired. They played inspired. You know what I'm saying? That's why that happened. So, people aren't going to be playing with the Warriors anymore. The Warriors have to come out and play. They have to come out and beat Chicago tomorrow. Chicago's going to be pissed. They just lost to Brooklyn. So, look for a close game. At 10-6, look for Curry to have a big game. And if you get any type of word of Clay's minute, Clay's not playing. Clay's not playing tonight because of the back-to-back. So, therefore, Curry's in play, and Curry should have a big game. Lonzo will be guarding him, yes, but Curry's matchup proof. Trae Young's in play. DeJounte Murray's in play. And yes, no, he's not overpriced. DeJounte Murray is a beast. Van Fleet against Toronto, against Detroit, should smash them. He's not overpriced either. Ja Morant, if you could find some great value, I'd play Morant and Luka, and you could thank me later. LaMelo, price is coming down. He's in play. Booker, not really on Booker with LaMelo, $100 more. LeVert, not with Brogdon. Chris Paul is fine. Lowry hasn't been shooting. Lowry is not in my player pool. Cole Anthony, yes. He does a lot more than just shoot. He grabs rebounds. He passes. I like Cole Anthony. Should be a pace-up spot for Orlando versus Charlotte. Tyler Hero. He's taking his shots, and he's taking Kyle Lowry's shots. He's in play. Garland, absolutely is in play. If you play Garland, you can bring it back with Murray. Cunningham in play. Fox in play. Seems like he only wants to play LA. The Lakers, that is. Jalen Brunson, absolutely not. Rozier, yes. Brogdon. What did I say about Brogdon last time he was on a slate? I said that Brogdon shouldn't be playing with if his leg is not working. And what happened that very same game? He couldn't finish his game because of the leg. This is pure bullshit. He needs to go sit down until he could play. Because people are paying money to play him. And he's not even healthy. Because if he was healthy, he wouldn't have left the game of the same game he was questionable of in the first place. If you're questionable, that means you aren't 100%. Indiana's playing for nothing. So you might as well just get healthy, buddy. Let's continue. Halliburton's in play. Derek Wright might be coming back. If he's back, that hurts Murray. If he's not back, take advantage of Murray while you can. Murray's a special type of fantasy player. Lonzo's in play against Golden State. He's going to be busy. Kevin Porter Jr. Listen. Kevin Porter Jr. is the new Dennis Rodman. You never know what this asshole's going to do. Professional basketball player, but he forgot the professional part. I'm not playing Kevin Porter Jr. Matter of fact, I'm going to replace Kevin Porter Jr. with RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett Come on home. Let's continue. Marcus Smart, not for me. With the 2 super alphas in Boston, I'm good on Smart. Maxey, let's see what Maxey's doing. Would it be going crazy? Maxey's doing a lot of minutes, 33, 36, 33, 38. Fantasy points, 23, 9, 42, and 19. That's why I don't play him. I don't play inconsistent players, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Schroeder, 54. He had a good game last game. Probably won't do that again. This is Bogdanovich. He ain't got no more. Cam Reddish taking his shot, so maybe he'll get more shots up. We'll see. Lance Stevenson, fool's gold. He likes to shimmy, all these dribbling tricks, all these crossovers, all the guitar playing, and he don't be hitting value all the time. I think he had like 2 good games in the last 5 or so. Okay, he's 5,100. That means he needs 30 fantasy points. Last 5 games, 17, 32, 29, 31, 21 minutes. Fantasy points 10, 42, 54, 21, and 23. He's inconsistent. His fantasy points is inconsistent. Whatever type spark he's given to the Indiana Pacers, that doesn't help our wallets. Let's continue. Kobe White, can he give us 30 fantasy points? He could. He didn't play. Jordan Poole, no Clay. I guess he's another one too. Play him, play him if you like living on the edge. I'm not on Vincent. I'm not on Suggs. Corey Joseph, 4,800. 25, 42, 24, and 25 minutes. 19, 44, 21, and 29 fantasy points. 9-game slate, I'll stay away. Melton, no. Campaign, (21, 18, 21, 15 minutes. No. Listen to me. It's a 9-game slate. If you're playing players that's playing 20, 21 minutes a game on a 9-game slate, you lost. When your slate locks at whatever time that is, whatever zone you're in, I'm in the East Coast, you could be in the West, Central, whatever it is. When that time comes that the slate locks, guess what? Turn your phone off and go curl up in bed. Because you played a player that's playing 20 minutes on a 9-game slate. You lost. It's over. So don't do that. Rajon Rondo is the only one in this mess down here that you can play. If you want to play anybody else in that dump, may the Lord be with you. Okay, Jaylen Brown is too cheap because Jaylen Brown is, whether the media is going to acknowledge him now or later, Jaylen Brown is upper echelon. Jaylen Brown is, he's a basketball player and he's a fantasy player. Jaylen Brown is the complete package. And he's in Tatum's spotlight right now. And the world will see who he is sooner rather than later in play. LaMelo, yep, we said that, in play. Levine coming out like a demon tomorrow, I guarantee it, in play. Yep. No, for Brunson, we spoke about that. Hamidou Diallo. I don't even know why I'd be checking this because we know what we're gonna see. It got worse. I didn't think he'd get worse. 24, 25, 29, 24, 18 minutes. 16, 20, 33, 30, and 21. I mean, listen. If you put me on a basketball team and there's only 7 of us for a 48-minute game, I'm going to put up Hamidou Diallo numbers too. Let's continue. Bane is a beast. Play Bane. I played Bane tonight. I cash. Let's continue. Curry, Seth Curry. If he plays, Boston's going to be a little bit tough. You're hoping for a close game. You're looking for 36.5 fantasy points. You could do it, absolutely. Yep. Mikal is this? Yeah, Mikal Bridges. Yep, not for me. Buddy Hield. He only likes playing the Lakers too. These Kings, man. It's funny. They only wake up to play the Lakers. If it's not LeBron and the Lakers, they don't want to play. I'm not on the field tonight, even though it's Houston. If you're feeling froggy on Hill, jump. But I don't trust him. I'm not saying he's a bad play. I'm not saying he's a good play. Me personally, I don't trust him unless he's playing LeBron. Schroeder, yeah, we spoke about that. Gary Trent, if he's back, great price, especially against Detroit. Gonna get like 3 steals against Detroit. Probably a block or 2. Some open threes. Gary Trent looks good. This is, yep, same bar gone. Terrence Ross is in play. Eric Gordon is in play against Sacramento. But all his fantasy points is going to be scoring. Don't look for rebounds. Don't look for assists. For sure, don't look for no blocks. Maybe a steal. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Tim Hardaway Jr. Probably played him 3 times in my entire life. Lonnie Walker plays with the Spurs. I don't think so. Korkmaz. I don't know. He's 4,900. I'm sure I could find better. Gary Harris has a good game once a month. Herder. What's wrong with Herder? Herder's questionable due to a bruised left foot. His foot hurts. Alright, today's the 14th. Last time he played was the 12th. He's done nothing substantial since the 5th. When he's feeling better, we'll come back to Herder. This is Caleb. Caleb's in play. He starts. Duarte. He hasn't done anything since the summer. Look at this. 37, 33, 23, and 19. 27, 27, 18, and 17 fantasy points. He's been coming off the bench, though. It's not his fault. What else we got here? Dwayne Washington, he's done. Jetty, he's not playing Jetty. Not playing Primo. These head coaches that be starting these guys just to play in 4 minutes. I'm not even going to say anything. The NBA is really wild right now. I'll tell you that right now. Rotations, minutes. NBA is really wild. Holiday, absolutely not in play. DeLon Wright, no. Josh Richardson, no. Brent Forbes, he could hit like 6 threes in a quarter, but you don't know when that's going to happen. I'm not taking a chance with Cleveland. That's a no for me. Christopher, against Sacramento. If you're looking for him to give you like 20 fantasy points, he's your man. Lamar Stevens, 30 minutes, 23 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals on a team with Mobley, Markkanen, Love, and Jared Allen. Wow. How do you even get 7 rebounds with those guys on there? Beats me. Lamar Stevens, I have any experience with him. 17, 34, 20, and 30. Listen, if he starts at this price, play him. That's what his numbers say. If you really want to know about Lamar Stevens, hit me up tomorrow and I'll actually, never mind, hold on. Stevens, where are you, buddy? Let's check my database. Hold on. Y'all hearing the noise? That's my radiator. That's so I can get some heat, so I don't die. Yeah, it's brick in New York, so the heater is gonna go wild sometimes. I cannot find Stevens. Oh, that's why we're on the wrong slate. Hold on. Let's see what I have for Stevens. Give me a second. I'm trying to get down to the bottom of the Stevens stuff. Alright, so he's a 0.74 fantasy point per minute player. I have him projected for 25 minutes. And he's a 16.18 usage rate. So that means that this, from what my numbers are telling me, this thing here in Utah shouldn't have happened. Probably got extended run in the blowout. That's what happened. So if you think the Cavs are going to blow out a team, you can play Stevens. If you think it's going to be a close game, don't play him. That's exactly what happened. I had to get to the bottom of that because something didn't sit right with me. Alright, so let's continue. I think that's about it. You want to play Concher today? Maybe you play Concher. Rebounds. 30 minutes. 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 15 points, 43 fantasy points. Yo, 17 rebounds on a team with Brandon Clark, Jaren Jackson, Slow-Mo, and I watched that game. I watched that game to see why he had 17 rebounds. The bigs played hard, so I'm not gonna knock them. Concher, you don't. Concher, listen. Hold on. 28, 34, 22, 17, and 30. 43, 25, 20, 10, and 43. Realistically, I wouldn't play Concher unless he was starting. But with his, what is that, $3,400, he really can't kill you. Now, I'm not trying to set you up to fail. That's why I said I wouldn't play him unless he's starting. But he is in the rotation, and he does produce. So, just pay attention to injuries before you play Concher. That's the best thing I can tell you about him. Alright, Butler might be back. If Butler is back, then I personally wouldn't play him, but he's Jimmy Butler. Tatum, price is coming down. You could probably play Tatum and Brown together if you find the right value. Levine, Bridges, Sadiq Bey, Gordon Hayward is iffy. They're all in play. Diallo, no. Bain, OG, Barnes in play. Wiggins, no. Wiggins, yes, because there's no play tonight. Wagner, Kelly Oubre is out. Kelly Oubre is out. That means that, I don't want to say Cody Martin, but that means that Kelly Oubre is out. So Rozier gets a bump. LaMelo might get a few more minutes. Cody Martin gets a bump. Everybody gets a little bit of a bump with no Kelly Oubre. I don't think any one specific person is going to take his minutes. Maybe PJ Washington. Yeah, maybe PJ Washington, so. Okay, let's continue. Where are we? Okay, yeah. So, Cam Johnson, no. Harrison Barnes, if you want. Okiki, this is the Okiki game if he starts. Pace game. Should be more Statistics for Okiki and more fantasy points. Okiki's in play. Struss is definitely off the market if Butler comes back. Otto Porter, no. Finney Smith, I don't play him. Cam Reddish, still on Atlanta. Watanabe, no. Primo, no. Baked Diop, no. Iguodala, no. Yo, people be really itching to play Iguodala. Let me see what all the hype is about. 20, 25, 21, and 13. 20, 23, 10, and 5. Okay, I see it. No problem. Let's continue. Gallinari went down to hell. 3,800. Thibault. Yeah, it's over down there. Zaire Williams. $19, $27, $30, and $18. $14, $18, $22, and $7. Okay. Alright, pal. Let's go to power forward. Sabonis against Phoenix. He's not scoring enough for me to be $10,000, so he's in the player pool, but I'll pass. Probably not going to play him. Most likely I won't. Porzingis should retire. DeRozan's in play. DeRozan's actually too cheap. Bridges, Harris, Mobley, Jackson Jr. again with no Adams, looks good. Collins, Hayward, Kevin Love, Calvin Johnson, no. Listen, no Spurs unless it's Murray. If it's Murray, no Spurs. Boucher, been getting minutes, probably going to get blowout run. Boucher is playing if you like. I might stay away. Trey Lyles, they're going to need him to score. He's still coming off the bench. 9-game slate. I'm not playing people I'm going to be scared of. I'm playing starters. Okiki if he starts, yeah. Kleber, no. Duncan Robinson, absolutely not. PJ Washington, last man in type deal, maybe, yeah. Me too. $15, $13, $23, and $22. $15, $11, $21, and $37 against the Lakers. Tomorrow he's gonna go back to having 6 fantasy points. What else we got down here? Toscano Anderson, no. Bielitsa, no. Listen, none of these guys unless they start. Don't get too cute. Alright, Embiid, yes. Siakam, yes. Vooch looks good. He's gonna torch Golden State tomorrow. Especially no Draymond. Yeah, 8,700 is a great price. Jared Allen looks magnificent against the Spurs. Ayton looks fine. Wood looks good. You're at 7. Not so much with everybody around him looking great, but let's see what he's been doing. I know he's a rebounding machine. 33, 32, 34, 29, 32, 43, 42, 36. 16, 17, 16, 16, 10. This guy's a machine. Bobby Williams. 34, 34, 41, 23. 36, 33, 45, 21. He's the alpha big man in Boston. And he's Al Horford is taking on a lesser role as of now. Jacob Poeltl at a good price, 6,300, but he's only going to play 30 minutes. Mo Bamba looks good, but something always happens to Mo Bamba. Miles Turner is very cheap. Everybody will play him, and he will wet the bed. Rich Holmes doesn't matter. Al Horford at 52? No. Brandon Clark is a good play, but I'm not going to do it to myself on a 9-game slate. If they don't start, I don't want no parts of it. Okawongo, never again, my friend. Never again. Kevin Looney, no. Robin Lopez is a better play than Kevin Looney. Robin Lopez is fine. Plumlee, it'll be Plumlee against Robin Lopez. But I don't trust Plumlee's number, so no. No. Everything down here is no. Some days they play Tillman more minutes, some days they play Clark more minutes. I don't get it. No rhyme or reason. Let's just make this let's just make this team. I think I like you at 7, to be honest with you. 7-2. If there's gonna be a lot of shots in Miami. Listen, this is what we're gonna do. Let me see something. I'm gonna take Pirtle now for savings, and I'll deal with this later on. I can't think right now. Murray, I like Murray with no, nah, you know what? I said no Spurs. Play your at 7. Okay. I like Hero with no Butler, but we don't know what Butler's gonna do. So I'm gonna play Melo. I'm gonna play Jaw, and I'm gonna play Rozier. That's what I'm gonna do. And at small forward, I'm gonna pick up Kiki again. That's what I'm gonna do right now. That's what I like so far. See what type of value we get, and then I'll go from there. Morant, Rose should get a little bump with no Ukiki. Now Ukiki's a little pricey. You're gonna need like 25 fantasy points. But if he starts, then he's my value. So don't worry about it. DeRozan is too cheap, coming off of L. He'll snap back. Your 7 is a machine. So Atlanta's gonna take a lot of shots, and they're gonna miss a lot of shots. So we'll see what value pops up tomorrow. Every time I wake up, somebody not playing, whether it's protocols or whatever or whatnot. So I'm not even worried about it. Like I said, my core that I build now is the best possible configuration with the information that I have at that moment. 18 hours later, things change. So please make sure you understand that. If you're making lineups and you're not a veteran and you're just taking my lineups and playing them, who are you picking for value? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm picking players with the information I have at that current moment. So you got to always keep that in mind. So that's why, that's why content creators offer Patreon, because once all the news comes out, yada yada yada, then they could help you with up to date. It's all about information, having current information. That's why I wait so long to send out my lineups, because I need the more information you get, the better your lineup could be, and that's part of DFS. So if you're newer to DFS and you're not winning, that's something you gotta keep in mind. If you're working during lock or before lock, and you can't check news, you can't have access to news, you can't update your lineups, you shouldn't play DFS. Because if you have a lineup and you're not updating it within the last 2 hours before lock, I guarantee you lost. No way your lineup holds up. Because the whales, or whatever you want to call them, they're on it. They're on Twitter. They're on the beat writers. They're on other players. They're following people that are in the locker rooms. They're following people that are at shoot around. They're getting the information. And when I started using Twitter to my advantage, that's when I started winning. That's when I started winning crazy, because I had more information. I started following beat writers. I started following teams. You know, I started following, you know, the people that get the information, and that made a world of difference. You know what I'm saying? I went from working a regular job and playing DFS on the side to just playing DFS every single day, and now teaching you how to play DFS. And that was my biggest turnaround. Information, real-time information. So, you know, I hope some of you that aren't veterans understand what I'm trying to say, because I want everybody to, you know what they're doing. You're not going to win every night, obviously, but if you know what you're doing, then you're set. Van Fleet is too cheap. Morant is too cheap. LaMelo is too cheap. Garland is too cheap. Cole Anthony is too cheap. Alright, so I don't even need to see anymore. We're doing Garland. We're doing Cole Anthony. Whoa. I'm not doing it there. I'm going to do it here. Cole Anthony is too cheap. Let's see who's that small forward. Butler is too cheap if he plays. Jaylen Brown is too cheap. DeMar DeRozan is a MVP candidate, and it's a slap in the face to have him at 8,300 on FanDuel. Slap in the face. Power forward. Let's see. Jaren Jackson at 82 is fine. Jarrett Allen at 8 is... I like Mobley. Bobby Williams looks fine. Christian Wood at 72 is... It is what it is. You know what I'm going to do? No, I'm not going to do it. Not yet. Let me see what type of value we get later. Here at 7 is too cheap down here. Jacob Poeltl is 6,100. Jacob Poeltl looks sweet at 6,100, but he's a Spur. Mo Bamba, 58. Let's see what we can do here. McGee, Plumlee, Robin Lopez, that's 4,700. $4,700 center against Charlotte. That's my value. I'm fine with him, because I know what I'm going to do with the rest of my I got $6,000 left. Starting center, or whatever he want to be. MVP candidate. Great fantasy player. I'm good. Alright, so before I jump to Yahoo, I want to know if you're new here. If you're new here, raise your hand. Thank you for being here. Slap that subscribe button. Hit the bell. Thumbs up this video. Let YouTube know that I'm trying to help you win money. YouTube will help me by circulating this video. You've been doing it. I've been getting new subscribers every single day. I appreciate you guys. You're really helping me out. And if you don't play Yahoo or SuperDraft and this is where you leave, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a productive day. Hope you had a profitable night. Any questions, any comments, positive, keep it in the chat. If you need help with lineups, you're too busy, can't stay on top of news, you got things to do, kids, work, whatever it is, check out the Patreon, the bronze package for NBA. That can help you out. Any questions, let me know. If you need short-term relief, I offer a day pass. Get whatever you want, whatever lineups you want. Just let me know ahead of time, and I'll offer a week pass, whatever lineups you want, any sport, golf, tennis, basketball, baseball, football, tennis, UFO racing, kart racing, skeet shooting, grass eating, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, let me know. I'll send you lineups right before updated. As long as you win, that's all I care about. Helping everybody win. But yeah, you need anything, holler at me. If you're leaving, thank you for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you're coming with me to Yahoo, let's go to Yahoo. So we don't have any real, like, stand up on the moon type of value yet. So have to see who's optimal on Yahoo right now at this minute. So I'm gonna find 3 of my best plays for Yahoo, and that's what I'm gonna pick. I hope you guys know that I try to be very upfront with you guys and very honest with you guys when I'm doing things, because when I deal with people, I want them to be honest with me. So that's why I try to tell you everything. Okay, so Yahoo. See, I see something I don't like in Yahoo. It's telling me about Cedi Osman, and no way in hell I'm playing Cedi Osman tomorrow. We're gonna play point guard. We're picking up Melo. Once you play Yahoo a few times, you start to get accustomed to the salary, and then you'll be able to eyeball who's cheap and who's not. But right now, I'm not eyeballing it. I'm actually giving you the optimal parts of the optimal lineup right now. I'm gonna do power forward. Small forward, I'm gonna have to do some. I'm gonna have to do my own crunches, my own research, but for now, we're gonna do Miles Bridges at power forward, and $27. And for utility, we're gonna do Cole Anthony, because he's too cheap. You got Melo, Bridges, Cole Anthony. 3 of my best plays for Yahoo. If you play Yahoo, hope this helps you. If you need the exact optimal lineup so you can start winning money, or if you're having trouble with Yahoo getting over the hump, get a day pass, get a week pass, or join the Patreon bronze package. We're going to SuperDraft. We're going to eyeball SuperDraft. Actually, you know what? Let's see what they have optimal right now for SuperDraft. I have it right in front of me, so I might as well. Let me just find the slate. Friday. So at guard, they like Halliburton, but I'm not going to. Halliburton at 1.35. We're going to take Rozier at a 1.4. See? I ain't have to tell you that one, but you guys are my people. Let's find the one at forward. Wait a minute. 1.25 Christian Wood against Sacramento. And center, we're gonna do. He's a Spur. We got a Spur alert for center. Jacob Hurd 1.5, which I do agree is an awesome multiplier. So Just hope they can keep the game close. And with Super Draft also, if you need help getting over the hump, day pass, week pass, bronze package on Patreon, and I'll do all the heavy lifting for you, and you'll have updated lineups 15 minutes before lock. Listen, a little bit of a long video, but I like to explain stuff in detail. Forgive me. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. You guys look out for me. That's why I try my best to give you the best plays, so you could go into your slate with your guns cocked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I'm getting out of here. I know you guys got things to do. Hope you had a productive day. Hope you had a profitable night. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good day, depending on what time you watch this video. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Really mean it. I'm gonna cut loose, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, ciao.